Herdsmen have murdered over 29,000 Yoruba people. It is time to separate Yoruba nation from Nigeria. Prof. Akintoye speaks. Are you people listening to this? Now, the is where this money talk. Eh? Then let's find out more. The news in detail. Akintoye mentioned this in a press statement issued on Monday to the anniversary of Yoruba Unity Day, stating that given the continued threat to life and destruction of farmlands, the only option left is to separate Yoruba nation from Nigeria. The national leader of the Yoruba self-determination movement, Prof. Banji Akintoye, has stated that suspected Fulani bandits murdered no fewer than 29,000 Yoruba people and continue to rape women and subject others to all sorts of atrocities. Akintoye mentioned this in a press statement issued on Monday to the anniversary of Yoruba Unity Day, stating that given the continued threats to life and destruction of farmlands, the only option left is to separate Yoruba nation from Nigeria. He said, the only viable and sustainable answer to all this horrible situation is to separate our Yoruba nation from Nigeria and to establish our own country where we shall be able to exercise our sovereignty to provide security for our land and people, and where we shall be able to run our economy decently in the way that we, Yoruba, know. Claiming that the Yoruba Unity Day was being celebrated in Ile-Ife and Ibadan, he said, in the rural areas of our homeland where probably the majority of our people live, the Fulani people who are determined to seize land for a homeland of their own are daily murdering our people. They have murdered a roughly estimated 29,000 of our people and are raping our women, kidnapping men, women and children, extorting millions of naira in ransom from the kidnapped, destroying farms, food banks and villages. Calling on the Southwest governors and traditional rulers to adopt the Unity Day as a public holiday. Akintoye said, and I quote, Obas, the father of our nation, should adopt this Yoruba Unity Day in their councils of Obas in all Yoruba states. I urge that our governors, when they assemble in their Southwest Governors meeting, to adopt this Yoruba Unity Day for all our states. While asking other Yoruba people to join him in a self-determination struggle, he stated, we are seriously pushing for the separation of our Yoruba nation from Nigeria, and the Nigerian disaster is different. Our perception of the Nigerian situation is not self-centered. It is not emotional. It is intellectually sound and realistic, and it is accepted by at least 80% of all our Yoruba at home and in the diaspora. Objectively, there is good reason to fear now that the Nigerian situation could destroy our Yoruba nation. On the creation of the security outfit, Amotekun, he said, there was some hope when our governors created Amotekun some years ago to resist the Fulani rampages. But Fulani people in control of the federal government has contrived the impotence of Amotekun. The Fulani terrorists are becoming increasingly audacious in crime and barbarism in our main city. So you people are now coming out to say, make them let una go the way the IPOB people they shout. Okay, oh. See those people, all they do, those headers. Sincerely, oh, I'm sorry. I'm a prejudice when it comes to headers. Once I hear headers like this, it is very difficult for me to believe, say, no be all of them. If I see one say gone, or you man be me gone, I did tell you. That is how bad it is. Then I know that not be all of them they do. Some of them they go about their business, but I can't shake it off. If you don't see gory images of what these people they do, if you don't see as in they use murder people will say they are only crime now. Say then see them come ask what you they do here. I don't know whether I don't know what they tell them. I don't know what they tell these people. Whether they tell them I didn't get country. Whether they tell them say if you see anybody we can harass you, murder them on side, because I don't understand. I don't. But as for the Yoruba people, okay, I don't know now. You know who you go follow talk now? Yeah, you know who you go follow talk. This matter get as it be. And they are still murdering. I believe 29,000 people is enough to make a nation. Only the criminals who are benefiting from one Nigeria will not understand the things of the spirit. Okay. Tinubu should arrest him now. He has committed treasonable offense Treasonable felony rather for calling for the separation of Yorubas from their strange brothers. These people they use basically they do them, they talk, they use reply on. A prophet said that they will give the leadership to Tinubu and he will give their land to them to Islamize. This prophecy came years before now. What we are saying now is the manifestation of the prophecy. Okay. One Nigeria is a crime against humanity. One Nigeria, my foot. If it's Igbo, he would have been arrested and prosecuted. With the Igbos is ahead of all Nigeria. It was our collective stance since 1967. Now Yoruba don't wake up. How many years later? But they have not yet given to. They have not yet given in. To show you say this one Nigeria, they benefit these people, pass us. If you are looking for anything to tell you that one Nigeria they benefit this our leaders, our politicians, pass us. Divide this country for peace. It is too late for all Yoruba people because Fulani herdsmen will not allow you. Thank God Biafra had come to stay. What do you come and say they don't allow them? The North and Yoruba politicians will not allow this, but I believe one day this country must divide. They are jumping into the river to end it up with their voters card, but for me, Jagaban 2027 will move, and I don't start. Nigeria is divided between multiple ethnic groups and tribes. Countries like Israel, China are united because of one people and one language. God save Nigeria from people who practice tribalism. The thing is, the Southeasterners don't call for these things since. They don't call for them until, before you know, this header issue no day before now. Which day these headers and crisis issue day? No, you don't take. You don't take. Where? The man is saying what ordinary man cannot see. He knows that there is a great danger ahead in one Nigeria. No, but the Southeasterners don't they talk sense. Share now listen to them. People did not listen. So what are you coming out to say? Take this country back to regional government so that each regional government will be able to protect its citizens. This is the only way that this country can work. But are they going to accept? They will not. They will not. Because one Nigeria, they favor them. Now listen to this. For giving us Tinubu to show us this kind of shege, Yoruba people is going nowhere. We must all enjoy the agbado your son is cooking for Nigeria. Can you imagine? Yoruba must understand that Fulani is in charge of their land. Kwara is gone for it. I tell you, Kwara State don't turn not. They don't drag Kwara, so they don't leave Kwara for them. But I just wish that everybody is going to come to the realization that these politicians, they are our problem. The earlier we even open our eyes, first of all, to that, we are going to start seeing more things and start aligning with more things. Alright, on this note, you have come to the end of the news. So thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.